It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Patriots' speedy running back, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Patriots and the Dolphins. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You go on a hot streak heading into Halloween and things will be looking great, but flounder this month and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. From the 24. Into traffic. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Receiver in motion, headed right. Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. But he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle was a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And And that's a New England first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On first down, they'll run. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Pass play coming here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left with 4th down here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying and time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the Pats will take over. They'll run here on 1st down. Juke the defender. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Another big rip for him. Past the 35, 20, 15. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots stretch their early lead to 9. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This, our last play of the quarter. They'll throw on 1st. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Williams. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he couldn't do a whole lot there. Minimal yardage picked up to the 27. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up. Looking for a throw here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and this running back headed back out for a new series. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Another carry for him. Broke through the tackle. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. He breaks the tackle. And the run continues. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots make it a 16-point ball game. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 3-possession lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Running for the marker with Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Right back to Williams on 1st down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 46. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Throwing from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Go. From the 21. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
He'll look to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. Touchdown, New England. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots make it a 24-point ball game. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing now, off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Complete to number 86. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots grow their lead yet again.
31. Dolphins, nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Power squib kick is taken in. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw. Oh, he loses the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for...
This is caught inside the 15. We've arrived at halftime with the Patriots in front after 2 here in Foxborough. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And this is a 4-point game as they've gone to the locker rooms for halftime. The Bills locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head over to Atlanta to check out the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. 20-3, the final. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic. See what's happening over in London. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Marquise Goodwin, a touchdown run in the victory. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half. Because this one's already close to being in the bag, if it's not already. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Patriots back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's looking deep once again. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
70 Lions. Shut up. Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go. Smash. Take off.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Miami offense headed out there now. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Catch made by Carter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's good for 7 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He puts some power on a deep one left, and oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Go now.
Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. Jukes one defender, and they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down and 4.
He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Patriots sending the field goal unit out for a try. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Man in motion here. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Another run for Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. to the receiver. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. They'll run the toss for Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in route.
Touchdown, Miami! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Chop it up. Let's go now.
They design this off left tackle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Jukes out a one-stop. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Spinning his way to the end zone. Touchdown. The Patriots stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue adding on to that lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. It's taken in by Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Punt team on the field. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. The Patriots returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They go play action on first. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll try and throw it here. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Ready up.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Dropping back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll throw it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. looking on 3rd and long. Throw complete to Williams.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. Sheds off a rusher. He's on the move. He's on the move.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to the air here. Shakes himself free. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut into the lead by another point. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots running their offense out there. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.